the school bully attacks her, completely unaware of the terrifying secret she's hiding. What would you do if the quietest girl in school was concealing a secret so dark that it could change everything in just a single day? Sometimes, the ones who remain silent are the most dangerous, and those who appear weakest? They're often the ones who know best how to survive. This is the story of Luna, a girl invisible to everyone, except to the one person she wished would ignore her, her worst nightmare, the school bully. But what no one, not even her tormentor, could have imagined was that Luna wasn't just another easy target. She was hiding something terrifying, something that would flip the tables in the most brutal and unexpected way. Stay with me until the end of this story because what starts today as humiliation will end in revenge. Luna arrived at her new school on a gray Monday morning, the kind of day when even the sun seemed too afraid to show itself. With a worn-out backpack and hair covering half her face, she walked through the hallway without lifting her gaze, as if she wished she could disappear completely. And honestly, that was exactly what she wanted. This wasn't her first time switching schools. Not even her first time hoping no one would notice her. But this time, something felt different. This time, she had promised herself no trouble. For the first few days, everything went according to plan. She ate alone, blended into the background during class, avoided eye contact like her life depended on it. But peace never lasts long when you look like the perfect target. Because in every school, there's always someone who needs to find their prey, and Luna? With her fragile appearance and constant silence, she seemed like the easiest prey of all. What no one knew was that Luna had changed schools for a reason carved deep into her soul, a reason she had sworn to keep hidden. But secrets, no matter how well you bury them, always find a way to rise. And that moment, it was getting closer. It was during lunch on a Thursday when Luna first crossed paths with Madison. Every school has a queen bee. And Madison? She wasn't just the queen, she was the entire hive. Tall, effortlessly beautiful, and cruel with the precision of a surgeon, she ruled the cafeteria, the hallways, and every soul too afraid to stand against her. Luna never meant to get in her way. She tried everything to avoid it. But all it took was a single mistake. One bump. One accidental brush of Luna's shoulder against Madison's designer jacket as she passed by, and the entire cafeteria fell silent. Luna mumbled an apology, barely audible, her eyes glued to the floor. But Madison? She wasn't the type to accept apologies. Especially not from someone like Luna. Seriously? Are you blind? Or just stupid? Madison's voice echoed across the room, drawing attention like a magnet. Luna froze. This was it. The moment she had been trying so hard to avoid. She wanted to walk away, disappear. But Madison stepped closer, blocking her path with that smirk that made Luna's stomach twist. You've got some nerve. First day here and already causing problems. Madison sneered, her eyes scanning Luna from head to toe, dripping with disgust. What are you even wearing? You look like you crawled out of a trash can. Snickers rippled through the nearby tables. Luna stayed quiet. That was always her strategy, stay silent, keep your head down, let it pass. But something in Madison's gaze told her this wouldn't pass. Not this time. Madison had found her new target and Luna? She had just become her favorite game. What Madison didn't know, what she couldn't know, was that she had just declared war on the wrong girl. And Luna? Luna had fought far worse battles than this. After that day, it became clear. Luna was officially Madison's new project. It started small, petty comments whispered just loud enough for Luna to hear, books knocked from her hands in the hallway, laughter trailing behind her everywhere she went. But small things? They never stay small for long. Not when Madison is involved. Soon it escalated. Her chair mysteriously vanished from class, forcing her to stand awkwardly as everyone snickered. Someone poured water into her backpack, soaking her notebooks beyond repair. Her lunch tray was accidentally knocked onto her lap, staining her clothes with spaghetti sauce that stayed red for the rest of the day. Luna didn't fight back. Not once. She kept her head down, her voice quiet, her steps careful. But the thing about suffering in silence? People start to believe you like it. Why don't you ever stand up for yourself? A girl from math class whispered one afternoon. Luna shrugged. Because what was the point? If only they knew the real reason. She stayed quiet. She wasn't scared of Madison. Not really. She was scared of what would happen if she stopped pretending to be the weak girl everyone thought she was. She came to this school to start over. To stay hidden. To keep the past buried. But Madison? She was making that impossible. Every shove in the hallway, every cruel nickname, every time Madison's laughter filled the room at Luna's expense, it was all pushing her closer to the edge. Closer to a line she had sworn never to cross again. And Madison? She was too busy enjoying the show to realize she was lighting the fuse. Then one day, Luna finally spoke. Not loudly. Not angrily. Just enough for Madison to hear. You should stop, Luna whispered, her eyes still cast downward. You have no idea what I'm capable of. Madison blinked, caught off guard. Then she laughed, loud, sharp, drawing attention from the entire hallway. Oh wow. Look at that. The little mouse finally found her voice. The crowd laughed along. They always did. But Luna? She wasn't laughing. And if Madison had been just a little sharper, a little less blinded by her own cruelty, maybe she would have noticed the way Luna's hands clenched into fists at her sides. The way her jaw tightened just a little too long. Maybe she would have realized this wasn't a threat. It was a warning. A final one. But Madison didn't realize. She thought Luna was harmless. Everyone did. And that was exactly why what was coming next would shock them all.